What's going on, Cap City? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you a quick Mercury Retrograde reading. I hope all is well in the Cap City community. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. This is going to be a general read for my Cap City crew. If you want something, well, take what resonates and leave the rest. I was about to say the same shit I just said, but you know, it's Mercury retrograde, baby. This is what happens. But anyway, we're in the pre-shadow stages of it, and it actually begins full body, hard body, September 27th, and then we will be in the post-shadow period up until about not Thanksgiving, but Halloween. So maybe this November 1st, November 2nd is when we'll be completely out of that Mercury retrograde post-shadow energy. All right. So Mercury is in the house of Libra for us all on a global scale. And Libra is what? The house of what? It's the house of partnerships of all sorts, whether it's family, whether it's business, whether it is your intimate partnerships, whether it's your friendships. Okay. Doesn't matter. It also deals with justice, okay? So a lot of people are going to be dealing with things in the court system. It could be anything. It could be you forming a business. It could be you dissolving a business. It could be paternity, alimony, child support, people getting married, people getting divorced. You may have slipped and fell in the grocery store and you got a lawsuit with them. Maybe you got fired from a job under, some crazy-ass energy, and now you got a discrimination case going on. It could be anything. With Mercury there, we're also going to be seeing a lot in the news in reference to legalities, because not only does Libra deal with justice, it deals with politics, the political aspects of it. The way people communicate and the rules and regulations are the politics of it. So we'll be seeing a lot of that in the news lately, coming up and moving forward. This is also the anniversary time frame of when Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. She passed away when Mercury was in Libra last year. Now, this is the first time in a while that Mercury retrogrades in Libra. Usually it retrogrades in Scorpio. Now, we're going to be in the retrograde energies in Scorpio, but it normally starts off in Scorpio. But it is starting off this year, or this time around, it's starting off in Libra. So not only are we dealing with legalities on the 3D realm, we are dealing with, or justice on the 3D realm, we're dealing with justice in the spiritual realm as well. All right, so what's going on with all of us is, I've been telling everybody this in the videos, it's like, just think about it. Mercury is dealing with the logic. It's dealing with the facts. So what Mercury's doing is it's open up everybody's file and it's saying, okay, all right, Cap City, let's see what's going on with you and your karma here in the spiritual realm. So you did this to this person did that to you, that was unfair. Okay, you did this was unfair. All right, so we see what we need to do here for you. All right, everybody's being judged right now. We're all about to get our karma, whether good, bad, indifferent, what have you. All right, so, with Mercury retrograde, we're going to be tested in some way, shape, or form, So for you, Libra is your 10th house. And the 10th house deals with your reputation. It deals with your career endeavors, your professional achievements, what you're known as professionally, and how people see you just regularly. They could see you as the, in your neighborhood, they could see you as the guy who lives in the red brick building. On the professional front, they could be like, oh, that's Jim, he's the dentist. Okay, so it's how people see you, also how you see yourself and your moral standings and your moral fiber. Also with the 10th house, Mars is in there as well. So Mars is really going to light the fire underneath things, make things a little bit more intense, aggressive, assertive. So in all of these areas that I talked about, the energies may be intensified, okay? So, maybe there's some issues going on at work, okay? Or maybe there's some issues going on in reference to, how people are treating you based on how they see you, and maybe, you're not having it no more, and there may be some aggression there with people who think they can still, for example, come back into your life and take advantage of you after you just cut their asses out because you knew they was karmic, right? So also keep in mind, because we're dealing with mercurial energies, we're dealing with Gemini. Now, globally, the North Node is in Gemini, and then globally, Lilith is in Gemini as well. So with those energies, they are in your 6th house. Now, your 6th house has to do with how you are at work, how you maneuver at work, how you get along with your coworkers, colleagues, business partners, okay? That type of thing. How you treat the janitor versus how you treat the CEO of the company. If you are the CEO, how you treat the janitor, how you treat your colleagues, how you work, your work ethic. It also deals with, outside of work, your discipline. Okay, just your discipline, your intestinal fortitude, and things like that. It deals with your pets. So, with these Gemini energies here, maybe your pets might be a little bit more aggressive or acting weird, you know. But these are some of the things that you are going to be experiencing the Mercurial retrograde energies with and the Gemini energies with. All right, so we're going to pull one card to see, how these energies may be affecting you or how you can relate to these energies during this time. All right, so the card that wants to come out, I like that card. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let me get these straight in my hand. So, reclaim your independence is the card that came out. So, when it comes to your work environment, okay, reclaim your independence. When it comes to how you work at work, how you get down and communicate, and how you and your colleagues connect with one another, and how you get things done at work. In some way, shape, or form, you need to reclaim your power, or you may feel as if you have to, okay? In reference to how people see you, because your reputation, if these are people at the job, reclaim your power. Maybe there was some mess ups at work, or there was some type of misunderstanding, and so now your reputation is that maybe you don't do a good job. When normally, come on, Capricorn not doing a good job, they must just don't like their job. Other than that, Capricorn is on it, okay? But it could be something like that. Maybe somebody's trying to sabotage you at work. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, with that Mars energy there, it could be, a little bit of aggression. So maybe, not getting along too well with your coworkers, or, maybe they having some type of issue with you. Okay. Or maybe you're just having an issue with the industry you're in. Maybe you just don't like it anymore. Maybe you want to switch up because, Pluto's there too. Pluto's in your 10th house, but Pluto's in the 10th house. So at any rate, I just feel like this is a lot going on with your career. Also with your morals and values as far as how people see you, maybe your friends or an ex or something like that. And speaking of Mercury retrograde, there's a possibility that people can come back. Okay, ex-family members, ex-friends, ex-lovers, people that you may have ended things with because you knew you were in a karmic cycle with them and you had to end things. Now, these people could be coming back, so the universe could be testing you to reclaim your power, meaning that this person could be trying to weasel their way back into your life, and you reclaiming your power would be to shut them down, okay, and reclaim your power in the situation. Because, when you have to reclaim your power, that meant that you gave it away, meaning that you let these people take over and do what they wanted while you sat back and took the grunt of it all, whether it's in the work environment, whether it's in the personal environment. But you are going to have the opportunity to reclaim your power. The universe wants you to know this. And then we have the number 44. So that's master number 44. So you may want to look up what that means for you. Okay. So now what we're going to look at is what type of energies you may need to embody to get you through these crazy Mercury retrograde energies that you may be experiencing in your workplace and or in your personal life, as far as with discipline, reclaiming your power. Okay, maybe there's somebody that you were intimate with and the sex was just off the chain, and this person ended, you guys ended up, separated, and now this person may be coming back around because of Mercury retrograde. Now you got to reclaim your power. You got to stand your ground. So that's another example. All right, so let's see what energies you would need to embody to make it through this retrograde. All right, so we have, who else got this? But this is about listening to your intuition. Cancerian energy is, moon energy. Moon is about your intuition, your emotions, your feelings. So tapping into your emotions and feelings. When these situations arise, pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to your emotions. If your intuition tells you something is not right about a situation or a person that you are approached by or a situation that you are put in, stop and use your intuition so that you will be in a position where you will always be able to maintain your self-respect, your self-esteem, your self-dignity, and your power, okay? So these energies or situations may approach you during a retrograde where you're going to have to use your intuition and use discernment is what I'm feeling strongly here. So just don't let any old situation fly when you know it's not right and you feel it's not right and your intuition is telling you it's not right, but you just want to be a nice guy and get along with everybody. Now is not the time for that. Now is not the time for that, because the universe could also be putting things in your path to test you, to see if you've learned your lesson. If you know what I told you in the last video with the one saying that you're being groomed for success, check out the last video I did for you guys talking about being groomed for success. and you will understand why the universe tests you as somebody who's ruled by Saturn. Okay? So just be prepared. You may got another test. But the thing is that, like I said, we're all getting our karma. And with that that Mars energy, things may be a little bit more aggressive, depending on who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with. So you may have somebody around who might be a little more aggressive than normal, but you have to stand your ground and reclaim your power. And also things may go a little bit faster as far as your judgment, and how the universe is going to judge you, and then it'll determine what type of karma you will receive, because we're all getting our karma. It's just a matter of what you did and how you did things. Now, I have to say to you, if you are still dealing with a karmic partner, whether it's a mother, a auntie, a boyfriend, a wife, your adult kid, and you know that these people are karmic and you're just not spiritually strong enough to cut them off, because we're all being dished out our karma. Know how I tell you about karma. If you're dealing with someone you shouldn't be dealing with, the universe has told you to get rid of this person or to move away from them, and you haven't. What's happening is, number one, that person treated you dirty. Number two, if they come back into your life and you take them back, they're going to continue to treat you dirty, because anybody coming back to you right now is a test. Remember, Mercury's in the house of justice, aka karma. Okay, so they're coming back to test you. If you take them back, they're going to continue to treat you dirty. And on top of that, whatever baggage and negative karma they have coming to them, it will affect you directly as well, because you're still intertwined with them, living with them, sleeping with them, exchanging money with them, and things like that. Okay, so be careful. And also, the stereotypical stuff with Mercury retrograde. If you're going to plan a trip, make sure you check your reservations 2 or 3 times. Check the day of. If you're on, switching flights and you land, and then it tells you, okay, when you first got on the first flight, it tells you, okay, when you land, go to gate 12. All right, when you land, look at the thing. Look at the the screen and make sure it hasn't changed. Or go to one of the representatives at the little counters and say, hey, what gate is such and such at? Just double check and make sure, okay? Especially with your car rental. Check the day before your flight. Check the day of. Your hotel reservation. Check before your flight out or your drive out. Check the day of. Check all your reservations as far as travel. Check them twice, triple. If you sign in any type of contracts, make sure you read them over triple time, okay? Especially if you're dealing with any large ticket items or long-term payments or business contracts where you're going to be locked into something or be liable or be held responsible for a long period of time and large sums of money. Make sure you read these over. Have a lawyer read them over. If you can prolong signing these types of things until after Halloween, do so. But if you can't, triple read it, okay? People coming back, we already talked about that. You know what time it is with that. And you know you're going to be tested, all right? Because you are Saturn, so you already know. And if you don't, check out the video that I just did for you about reclaiming your power. And I think that's it. So with that being said, that was just a quick Mercury retrograde read for you guys. I hope that you guys get the best out of this energy, take advantage of this energy in a positive way, okay? And just pay attention to your instincts and trust your gut. You are the king. You got this. All you got to do is let them know that, look, I'm reclaiming my power. I'm not having it. All right? So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care, Cap City.